Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I am enjoying a beautiful October fall day here in Southern Illinois. So I hope wherever you're at, you are enjoying a beautiful fall day as well. So today we're going to make a card using the Merriest Tree stamp set and coordinating dies, and then also a sentiment from the Ringed with Nature stamp set, thinking of you. So before we get started, I did want to remind everybody that in the month of October, which is closing in on us, it's almost November, we still have the 35-year special that Stampin' Up! Is offering. You can enjoy 35% off the cost of your starter kit for joining Stampin' Up!, or you can choose 35% more product with your starter kit. Basically, that means for $64.35, you can receive $125 worth of product, including free shipping, or you can pay $99 to join Stampin' Up! And receive $168.75 worth of product. This is a fantastic deal right now during the month of October. So if you're wanting to buy some supplies, especially for Christmas card making, this is the perfect time to do it. So I will post a link in the description below, or you feel free to reach out to me. So let's go ahead and get started with this card. So first thing we're going to do is bring in, if you have a Stamparatus or a stamp positioner tool. You don't have to use it, but this is a bigger stamp, so I just like to use a bigger, or the Stamparatus when I have bigger images. I have a scrap piece of Lost Lagoon. You just need a piece that's going to fit your Christmas tree. So I have my Lost Lagoon ink. We're going to go ahead and ink that tree up. And then we're going to do another tree. This one we're going to actually stamp off. So I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of white. Just kind of lightly tap that off. Okay. Go ahead and set that aside. And then I have the detailed image of the tree. And we'll stamp that. I'll bring this little pad back from the positioning tool. Ink this up with the Lost Lagoon. I really went off on this darker one, but it won't really matter because this piece is going to be cut out and behind this tree. And honestly, I don't think anybody will really notice. So we'll go ahead and die cut these. Then I love the dies in here because there is a cool tag. There's a large tree, a smaller tree that we'll be using, and then a smaller tree, a teeny tiny tree, and the little teeny tiny top. So it gives you lots of options as far as cutting this tree down to the size that you would like. I have to do this way. I have a piece of very low tack tape here. Hold my die in place. We have our first little tree. And then our second tree. Okay, now we'll put this card together. So I have a piece of early espresso. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle, 4 1/4. I have a piece of, this is the tartan foil. This is an online exclusive paper. It's darker on the one side and it's very shiny. It's pretty paper. And this also comes in copper clay and pebble path. And this is a 4 by 3.5 piece of cardstock. And we're just going to line this up in our track. We'll put the point in the track. And then we're just going to randomly cut this down. Maybe about 1.5 inches off the thickest part here. So we're just left with that. Okay, and then we have a piece. This is a 1/2 inch strip, about 5.5 inches long, and we're going to tape this to the back side. And it depends if you want a thicker or thinner little strip showing. That's up to you. Okay, and then this is going to go on our cardstock, just like that. So you have to have these edges kind of falling off, and then we'll cut that off, that excess. Oop, that's very crooked. Hold on. Okay. So this is crumb cake. We're gluing this onto. And this crumb cake is 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll just cut this off. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my embossing tools. I have my Versamark. I'll condition the cardstock so nothing sticks where we don't want it. And I have this little tiny trio of snowflakes. And we're just going to randomly put this all over the card. Now we're going to put our 2 trees right here so we don't have to worry about getting in the middle there, because that'll be covered up. Okay. One more up there. And one more up there. All right, and then we'll go ahead and put our white embossing powder all over this. Okay, looks good. Bring in our heat tool and set this. So that looks good. And then we'll adhere this panel onto our early espresso. Okay, and then we'll bring our trees in. Now this darker one, I'll just go ahead and adhere onto the back. I want this a little bit higher. And then the other one I'll use dimensionals on. This one. And we'll pop this one up. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our piece of the Lost Lagoon. I think this is about 7/8 of a strip. Our early espresso ink and our Thinking of You from the Ringed with Nature. Stamp that down, and we'll stamp it again. I didn't like that. There we go, that's better. I'll go ahead and flag this. So to do that, you just cut down the middle and then go corner to corner. Kind of floof that up a little bit. And then I'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. Put that down here at the bottom. Thinking of You. And then we're not quite done yet. I'm going to take some pearls, little tiny ones. And we're going to put this all over this little Christmas tree. Make this extra special for a special friend. And then, of course, on the inside, we need a little something something. So I have a piece of basic white, and this is the tartan foil. I'll use this opposite side. This is about a 1/2 inch strip for the inside. Okay, so there we go, our beautiful Thinking of You card. So not necessarily Christmas. You can send this out during the holidays or after. Just a beautiful little card. So thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I appreciate you watching my tutorials, and I'd appreciate your business. I will link all of the items used today in the description below, and that will direct you right to my shopping page. If you enjoyed this video, please give me the thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future videos, or even share this with a friend. That really helps me out in YouTube land. So have a joyful day and enjoy this gorgeous fall weather. Bye-bye.